Hi students, once again I am here with the continuation of chapter Introduction to Emerging Trends. So today is very interesting part of this chapter which you people are liking too much, that is robotics. Let's talk about the robot and robotics. So a robot, we will just speak about first a robot. You can see the pictures. For your kind information, for your entertainment, I put here some photographs of robots by which you can understand very easily the robotics part. A robot is basically a machine capable of carrying out one or more tasks automatically with accuracy and precision. This is the actual definition of the robot. Unlike other machines, a robot is programmable, which means it can follow the instructions given through computer programs. That is very important. It is a programmable machine. We can program it with the help of computer programs. Okay. So let's see one more definition about it. Robotics is an interdisciplinary branch of technology requiring applications of mechanical engineering, electronics and computer science, among others. Robotics is primarily concerned with the design, fabrication, operation and application of robots. That is a very important part. Robots were initially conceptualized for doing repetitive industrial tasks that are boring or stressful for humans or were labor intensive. Sensors are one of the prime components of the robot. Robot can be of many types such as wheeled robots, legged robots, manipulators and humanoids. Robots that resembles human is known as humanoids. For example, Chitti robot, you know very well that in robot movie and robot 2.0 also. Robots are being used in industries, medical science, bionics, scientific research, military, etc. So many departments, so many parts are there where robots can be utilized. The characteristics of robots. Let us see some characteristics, some major features of the robots. Robots all consist of some sort of mechanical construction. The mechanical aspects of a robot helps it complete tasks in the environment for which it's designed. For example, the Mars 2020 rover's wheels are individually motorized and made of titanium tubing that help it firmly grip the harsh terrain of the red planet. In last experiment, they have seen that wherever those robotics cars were there, we can say the rovers, they were getting jammed because of some ditches and their wheels were not running, they are not coming out from that ditches. Okay, so with the help of such kind of technology, now they have overcome on that problem. Robots needs electrical components that control and power the machinery, essentially an electric current, a battery, for example, is needed to power a large majority of robots. Robots contain at least some level of computer programming. Without a set of code telling it what to do, a robot would just another piece of simple machinery. Inserting a program into a robot gives it the ability to know when and how to carry out a task. It all depends on the instructions given to the robot by programming. So robots will work only through that instructions. This is the main concept of the robot. Now, difference between robotics and artificial intelligence, that is very important thing. Is robotics part of AI, means artificial intelligence? Is AI part of robotics. What is the difference between robotics and AI? These two terms. So everybody is having the same question, or in fact it's a confusion. What is mean by robotics and what is mean by artificial intelligence, or we people are thinking both are same. No, I will clear this concept. Okay, here I will answer you for this very common, very fundamental question. Robotics and artificial intelligence serve very different purposes. However, people often get them mixed up. A lot of people wonder if robotics is a subset of artificial intelligence. Others wonder if they are the same thing. These questions has gotten even more confusing. The rise in the use of word robot in recent years to mean a sort of automation has cast even more doubt on robotics and AI fit together. So these both terms are totally different. Let us see next thing. It will be surprising to you people. Are robotics and artificial intelligence the same thing? The first thing to clarify is that robotics and artificial intelligence are not the same things at all. In fact, the two fields are almost entirely separated. A Venn diagram you can see over here of the two fields looks like following. As you can see, there is one area small where the two fields overlap. That red color area you can see, that is artificially intelligent robots. It is within this overlap that people sometimes confused the two concepts. Here see, you can see in the first circle is showing you robotics, second is there artificial intelligence. But when we are getting overlap these two areas, then you will get artificially intelligent robots. Because of this, actually the common man getting confused whether these both terms are same or different. Let's make it clear again. What are artificial intelligent robots? Let us see what is actually. Artificially intelligent robots are the bridge between robotics and AI. These are robots that are controlled by AI programs, software. Of course, most robots are not artificially intelligent. Up until quite recently, all industrial robots could only be programmed to carry out a repetitive series of movement, which, as we have discussed, like making cars parts, that works are doing by robotic hands. So that is this is not required artificial intelligence. Just only set of instructions should be given for that repetitive task. With accuracy, with precision, it is done, but it is not required artificial intelligence. However, non-intelligent robots are quite limited in their functionality. So they are quite limited in their functionality. Whichever task is given, that much only they are doing. AI algorithms are necessary when you want to allow the robot to perform more complex task. Algorithm means what? That is a set of instruction. In a normal English language, it is given set of instruction means algorithm, step by step instruction. A warehousing robot might use a pathfinding algorithm to navigate around the warehouse. A drone might use autonomous navigation to return home when it is about to run out of battery. A self-driving car might use a combination of AI algorithm to detect and avoid potential hazards on the road, like ditches, speed breakers, another vehicles, like this. These are all examples of artificially intelligent robots. Okay? By this you might have understood the concept of artificially intelligent robots. Let us see some examples. Mars Exploration Rover, MER. NASA has developed this one. NASA's Mars exploration rover mission is a robotic space mission to study about the planet Mars. You can see in the photograph that rovers are there. So these rovers are given some instructions, some algorithms which are having some AI techniques, AI programs. Sophia, you know very well to this humanoid robot. Sophia is a humanoid that uses artificial intelligence, visual data processing, facial recognition, and also imitates human gestures and facial expressions. So this is the greatest example till now of artificial intelligent robot. Drone, which you are known very well nowadays, it is very common. A drone is an unmanned aircraft which can be remotely controlled or can fly autonomously through software controlled flight plans in their embedded systems, working in conjunction with onboard sensors and GPS. GPS means Global Positioning System. Drones are being used in many fields such as journalism, filming and aerial photography, shipping or delivery at short distances, disaster management, search and rescue operations at different hilly areas or any other areas where human being can't go. Healthcare, geographical mapping and structural safety inspections, agriculture, wildlife monitoring or poaching, besides law enforcement and border patrolling. So this drone is played very important role right now, today's era. Even you can shoot or you can take a video shooting with the help of this drone. Next one, where it all gets confusing, still the same question is there. As you can see, robotics and artificial intelligence are really two separate things. Robotics involves building robots, physical, whereas AI involves programming intelligence. AI is totally depends on the programming, giving some instructions by program. Robots are built physically and this AI involves programming only. That's software, programming instructions. Let us move ahead. Why software robots are not robots? This is one more new term. Our robots, then plus artificially intelligent robots, and this is a software robot. The term software robot refers to a type of computer program which autonomously operates to complete virtual tasks. Examples: search engine bots. Okay, search engine bots. It is also called as a web crawlers. These roam the internet, scanning websites and categorizing them for search. This is called as search engine bots. Robotics process automation, RPA. These have somewhat hijacked the word robot in the past few years. Okay, that is another concept. We will discuss this later on. Chatbots, very important right now. It is very famous. I will tell you that story also. These are the programs that pop up on websites, talk to you when a set of pre-written responses. Software, this chatbots, actually what is that? When you are opening any educational website or any organization's website, at any corner bottom side one small strip is there, or one small option is given, or maybe icon is there. So ask me, okay, or get the help, like these options, captions are given to those options, and by clicking on that you can get the information by typing, like any assistance, Google assistance, like that assistance, you can get the information. So that is not the human being sitting at that side, but that is called as a chatbot. Okay, software bots are not physical robots. They only exist within a computer Therefore, they are not the real robots. Some advanced software robots may even include AI algorithms. However, the software robots are not the part of robotics. So this is not a part of robotics, because in that we are calling as physical robots only in robotics. So this is not the part of the robotics. But for your idea, this is the emerging trend. It is available in market, so I have explained it. Let us talk about one more thing about that chatbots. Do you know about the Facebook chatbots? One story was there previously that two chatbots were there. They were having a discussion in different language. They tried it. Actually, what happens if two chatbots are talking with each other, chatting with each other, so what will happen? So the one engineer from that company, so he has started that conversation, and after some time he observed that these two chatbots were chatting in another language, different language, which can't understand by the human being. And when he tries to stop that chatbots, it was very difficult, and he struggles a lot to stop it and to shut it down. And then afterwards they did not open them for any chatting part. So it's another issue. Actually, you can search it on Google, you will get it that. So by this way, I am going to finish this second point or second part of this introduction to emerging trends, that is robotics. Actually, robotics is not that much simple part or very small part to finish in one lecture, video lecture. But as just introductory information I have given you, along with this on a group I will put there, or I will upload one PDF file which will give you the entire information about robotics. Okay, so till that time, my dear students, you watch this video very carefully, very seriously, and if you have any doubt, you can feel free to ask me anytime. You can message me on my WhatsApp number which is there on our group. So don't worry about that. I am here to explain everything. So ask me the questions whichever you have in your mind, and do study very well. After finishing this all videos, I will give some exercises to you people for refreshing your brain. So let's stop this video over here. Till the time, stay home, stay happy, and stay safe. Bye.